I will show the dome reinforcement work inside the dome house. From the outside, it's a little clearer for everyone, because from the outside the dome is curved outwards. How to putty when the trowel is as smooth as a ruler, and how to putty when the dome is curved inwards. Here, you see. Everything is very simple here. This is the cheapest trowel we can find. We take the cheapest trowel and just bend it. You can see. That's how straightforward you got. And take a look. It is just about the bend you need. For us, such bending is enough to putty. Rub the mixture. It doesn't need to be broken because it's cheap. For reinforcement, we use the simplest facade mesh of glass fabric. Any manufacturer can be used. It is important that it is of sufficient quality. Maybe it's better not to use Chinese net. We will use the simplest trowel for plastering. In this case, we will use a slightly smaller grinder because the bending of the dome is stronger, and the wider one can be used for smoother surfaces. We just take and put with an improvised spoon and rub on the surface. Nothing complicated. The mixture is a little too runny. Here is the simplest reinforcement mix. We could have mixed better. First, we apply it on the surface. And then we will make everything beautiful. Now we take the facade mesh of glass fabric and we put it in its place. We use the same grinder for pressing. We press the mesh from the center with a spatula so that it is wrinkle-free. Now let's add another layer to hide the mesh. We take our super tool and just smooth the entire surface. That's it. 1 square meter is complete. We took a few minutes and we have that surface on which we can apply from the inside of the dome. Decorative plaster, putty, or clay. Whatever you want. Anything that sticks to a concrete surface can be used. When this surface will harden, for example, after 1 day, or a little more, you can take a spatula, and such irregularities we will be able to remove, and the surface will be even smoother. And all such steps as here. All this is well hidden when decorative plaster or putty is applied, or applying clay. In the outer side of the dome, we can show that it is reinforced in exactly the same way. I can show. You can see the outward bend. It also swings like that. As well as here. You can see the rounding. And this place is reinforced easily, as well as the inner side of the dome. And And now, as from the inside, so from the outside. After applying the first layer, we press the mesh from the center to the edges so that there are no wrinkles. Sometimes you keep getting wrinkles, then you need to cut and smooth them. Now you can see that some mortar is missing. Let's apply more mortar to hide the mesh. We take our curved spatula and weaken one side or the other side. Adjust according to yourself. This is how I putty narrowly. What if it is twisted? Putty more widely. That's how it should be. Basically, that's how it should be. The equation is like this. Such plainness can be left. If waterproofing will be applied on top, bituminous tiles are installed. These irregularities do not make any difference. For example, if there is anything left, I will show it right away. Remain like this. It would be good to smooth it out. But if you notice when the surfaces have dried, we take a spatula or a grater and we remove those big bumps for a smoother surface. All this is done simply. We know there are professionals who can do better. I'm not a specialist, I'm just showing you how to do it without any experience. Such plastering is not really suitable for smooth walls, because those bumps can look ugly. But in this case, the irregularities will be covered by bituminous tiles. These irregularities will not be visible.